Kia ora guys, welcome back. That's another fucking video. So, we're gonna do a reading today. And this reading, we're going to do some drawings, right? So we're gonna see what I draw, see what I get, what information that I'm drawing, as well as picking up on. And then I'll show you the drawing. Probably we'll do intervals, like maybe I'll show you halfway or at the end. So we'll see how we go. Before I get into this video, I do want to do a karakia, right? I want to clear the space, alright? So, kia taunga mana ki tanga te mea ngaro, i runga ki tēnā o tātou. Kia mahia te hua mā kia toi te kupu, toi te mana, toi te aroha, toi te reo Māori. Kia tituru, kia whakamaua, kia tīna. Haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. Okay, so I already started drawing shapes onto the picture and stuff like that. First, I just want to give thanks to your guides, my guides, your ancestors, my ancestors, and all the beings that led us here to this moment, right? I like this other reader. She says it on her videos. She says, you could have been anywhere in the world right now. Her name's JDB on YouTube, by the way. You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you decided to be here. So, thanking you for that. And I also just want to rebuke any negative energies, any negative influences that try to impact us during this time, specifically during this reading, or on our path in general. Fuck all that shit. We rebuke, we fucking abolish, bitch, no matter what it is, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're strong enough to overcome it all. Okay, so strength is something that's coming up with this reading. I feel like there's a lot of, there's the energy of you guys stepping into your power right now. I feel like stepping more into your strength, so maybe standing your ground. I'm also picking up on like Capricorn type of energy. All right, so what's it called? Capricorn's about career. It's about status, right? Because it's ruled by the 10th house. It's also about business. It's about like goals. It's because Capricorns are very goal oriented. All right, so when Capricorns are doing things out in the world, they're always focused on a specific goal, focused on a specific thing that they're doing. With Capricorns, a lot of the time their mindset is goal based. So they find themselves, if Capricorns find themselves not actually having a lot of goals, they might find themselves being more lost or feeling less like themselves. Like, because naturally their energy just, they're more inclined to be goal oriented. Because it's about people say it's about the journey, right? For Capricorn energy, it's about the goal. You know what I mean? It's not about the fucking journey. So for you guys, I feel like you guys are stepping into this energy. I just see you guys stepping forward, stepping to the plate where your goals are actually more in the forefront. I feel like maybe you guys just came out of a period where your goals were actually in the background. And I feel like you guys probably lacked confidence too. I'm picking up on this really big lack of confidence energy. Also, before I was coming onto this live, Stay With Me by Miki Mitsubara. I don't know how to say it, but this Japanese artist. You guys could check that out if you want to. You might get something out of that song, or you might just like that song, even if there's no message in that song. But specifically, when we're talking about the title, Stay With Me, all right, it gives needing, all right? So I feel like you guys coming out of this needy state where you probably were in a codependent relationship. That's what I'm getting, because that's all I think of when I think needy. You know what I mean? I think two people kind of heavily relying on each other. Or even if it's not two people, maybe you were heavily reliant on a specific thing externally. So now you guys are jumping out of this energy and you're able to kind of separate from that shit. But yeah, I just see you guys stepping into your fucking power like that. Like you guys are bossing the fuck up. Like again, back to that Capricorn energy. Standing on business. All right. The first thing that's coming to my mind is Spirit wants you to really hone in on this energy and don't let this falter, because I feel like, bitch, sometimes I feel like a lot of you guys tend to get in that energy and then just constantly go back. So you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then you find yourself not actually committing. So commitment might be a big thing for you guys to get up to. Again, back to that needy energy, you know what I mean? So you again, I feel like you guys would have just come out of a commitment. a long-term commitment in some way, shape, or form. Because this whole concept of commitment, strength, need, like ties, bonds, and stuff like that is coming up during this time with this reading. Okay, so 9 and 8 also can be significant. So 8 is about transformation, it's about sex, it's about death, putting death to things, all right? That actually came up on my reading before I jumped onto the slide. I was doing myself a reading, had the death card come up. So, you know, again, you guys stepping into that new era. But I'm feeling like there's a reason why this is coming up. I feel like there's a deeper meaning to this as opposed to the death thing. You know what I mean? So that's so random. I just thought to myself, you guys might even be embodying that energy. So you are almost like healers in a way, but when it comes to the death energy coming up, I feel like it's giving more of that harsh kind of energy. So when I the word that came to my head, well, you guys are like agents of death. So yous come in and you put death to things that are no longer benefiting others in their lives and shit like that. So that's what I mean with agents of death, where you're able to bring death to the right things and also give life to the right things too. 707 on my CPU, 727 on my CPU as I'm literally talking about this. 633 as well on the timer. So bitch, like, you know, the numbers be coming. 3103 as well. Motherfucker. But that's automatically always there because of the app. But still, I just thought that was a little bit interesting. But yeah. So and then we got the 9. The 9 is about wisdom and completion. I feel like you guys are coming, like I literally, as I'm doing that, me clearing my throat. It's like you guys are growing up a little bit, like growing, like stepping into your big girl, your big boy panties. 711 on my CPU as I'm saying this. You guys are like big girls and shit like that. So you're either jumping into that 7 energy more, again, more 7. So when at 7 energy, it's about 717 on the fucking clock, which the amount of times I'm just gonna stop mentioning because it's just too many. But 7 is about creator energy. It's about being able and 700. I'm literally, bro, I cannot make this shit up, guys. I literally looked in the corner. I wasn't even paying attention. I looked in the corner and I looked at a jacket and the fucking jacket says 700 on it and on the arm. Um and I'm just like not even paying attention to the jacket. I'm just zoning out, looking in the corner of the room, trying to not think about numbers. And then I'm like 700. So yeah, 700, 700, 7 energy. Oh, this tripping me the fuck out. So you guys are really in this powerful energy of being able to create your reality. I feel like this is tying into what I'm doing. See, now we're at the halfway mark. We're 8 minutes in, so I can show the drawing. You know what I mean? Perfect timing. Everything's in alignment, bitch. So we got the triangle here. Triangle, it's about gifts. It's also about manifesting and creating the reality that you desire. It's more in harmony with your energy when we're talking about trine. A square energy is more in harmony with the external, right? It's more external based, um, usually because it's more masculine. Whereas I don't even know because triangle could be masculine or feminine. Really, when we talk about it, but we've got the triangle representing that manifesting. So that was what I was just about to say before I pulled this up. I was going to say you guys are really powerful manifestors right now. And not just in like one of those ways where it's like an ego boost, you know. Of course, we love a little bit ego boost sometimes, you know what I mean? A little bit of like kick up the bum so that we can make ourselves feel better. But I'm more talking about this specific period because we go through, I feel like personally, we go through seasons, just like nature, you know. So when you guys are in certain seasons, it's a good time for you to give birth to things or create new things. When you're in certain seasons, it's a good time for you to give death to things or to destroy old things that no longer serve you and shit like that, right? During this time, you guys might be in your birth season. If not, you're just in that powerful manifestation phase right now. So it's a good time to plant seeds. Also, literally just ties into the fact that we're in spring. It's literally naturally the atmosphere is in that energy. So a lot of people who are watching me right now, you guys probably from Australia or New Zealand because we have spring down here in the southern hemisphere. So we are giving birth to shit during this time. We are planting new seeds, all right? Figuratively and literally, it's a good time to do all of these things. And even on a deeper level, if you have like, let's say, what season are we in? We're coming into Scorpio season and we're coming out of Libra season, right? So if you guys are a Libra, a Scorpio, or a Sag, then this is also your guys' birth season. Or Sag, actually you have to be moon of those. If you're a Libra or Scorpio or a Sag moon, then now is actually your birth season. So it's like your spring when we're talking about your zodiac. But I don't want to go too deep into that because that's a whole fucking lesson about zodiac shit. And we're trying to do a reading. So, yeah, it's your guys' birth season. I'm a Sag moon too, so it's my birth season. So not only is it spring, but it's literally your birth season, right? In terms of our moon being the origin point of us being birthed, because we come out of a womb, right? And what is the moon? It's also rhyming with womb. Not only that, it represents the feminine energy, right? So it's the space that you came from originally. So you're in literally your like element right now with that 8th house energy and that 9th house energy. What was I see? I can't make this shit up, guys. What the fuck? We got the 8 and the fucking 9 here. If you know anything about astrology, I was just mentioning Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I wasn't even thinking about the 8 and the 9. And then I look back and I'm like, 8 and 9. That's 8 is the Scorpio house, or the house that rules over Scorpio, and 9 is the Sagittarius house. So I cannot make it up, love. And then we also have a diamond here. Alright, diamonds represent square energy, first of all, because a diamond is a square, but it's just facing a different way. But it's a more harmonious form of a square. When you're talking about square and the rigid concept that shadow government and our modern society likes to use squares, they like to use squares to encapsulate and entrap things, which is a good thing to use squares for. But you can also use squares to escape and get out of things as well. So you guys are using it in that way, where you're able to escape and get out of old things, and also encapsulate what's beautiful, encapsulate the beautiful gem out of things, encapsulate the minerals, all the benefits and shit like that, the nutrients, extracting all the good shit, bitch. So we also have this little scribble in the corner that looks like an M or a W, you know, so M is tied to, again, that's that moon energy as well. That Ma energy, that moon energy. You guys might be cat people. You know, you might really love cats and shit like that. You guys have a real affinity for the moon as well. So if you guys have been drawn to like kind of like learn about the cycles of the moon more, and you've been wanting to learn about the cycles of the moon, it might be something important like for you guys to look into, especially if, you know, the synchronicities are synchronicitizing, you know. So I'm also getting a lot of people watching this probably are women too. So you guys might have that draw to the moon as well, because again, I'm pretty sure the moon is related to period cycles and shit like that. So yeah, I'm not 100% on that. I can't, you guys might have to correct me in the comments, but I've heard something about it being related to the period cycles. And I know it's related to the tides, which I think about a period, it's kind of like a tide, like, you know, it comes every month in like a wave, like when the tide comes in every day and the tide goes out, or whatever the fuck. So I'm feeling the energy like this reading's probably gonna end soon, you know. So, but I want to end this off on a good note. So let's pull some cards. Let's pull some fucking cards. What happened to the cat ones again? Oh, they're here. Okay. Messages of Grace. So these are the two decks we got. We got Messages of Grace and A Cats Rule the World Tarot. Which this one's an oracle and that one's a tarot. So Let's see what messages we get. I wish I had my microphone right now because my voice sounds so raspy, and I feel like it would be such a good ASMR vibe. Any messages to end the reading? We want to end it on a good note, you know. Let's end it with a little bit of a banger. What the fuck? Okay, see? Bitch. What did I say? I literally said earlier in the video, I was like, you guys are agents of fucking death, right? You guys are like healers, but in a powerful, like, in a very powerful, forceful way. Funny, because in the 10-day week, I'm pretty sure it's Pluto Day, or Plu Day, which is literally about transformation, but it's in that kind of real raw and quite, like, heavy way. It's not like an easy transformation. It's like a fucking very quick transformation, you know? And then we also have the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's creativity is blocked. Somebody's expression is blocked. Somebody's inner fire is blocked. Somebody's inner spark is blocked. You guys might need to separate from certain things that are blocking your fire, or certain things that you know are actually restricting your fire and your flame and shit like that. I don't know. 1616 on the freaking clock as I'm saying that, girl. So, again, and 1616 equals 77, bitch. Did you hear that? Anyways, so, and then what's 7 plus 7? 14, and then that's 5 altogether. Okay, so. I feel like for some of you, it could be a person that might be fucking with your spark. Because I got the 5 as well, and 5 is representing like 5 fingers, 5 limbs. So it's reminding me of like beings. Like it might not even be a person, it could be an animal, because animals have 5 limbs. Actually, no. If they have a tail, they have 6. Is the head a limb? I feel like a head is a limb. Okay. And any messages? We've got you. No, we don't want to say that, but somebody's got you. You know what I mean? Somebody's got you. Somebody's got your guys back. I feel like maybe if you guys have been doubting a decision because you've been worried about whether or not people are going to support you or have your back on it, they're going to have your back. What is inspiring you? Bitch, 7. Another fucking 7. That's the title of this video for sure. It's going to be 777 or some shit. What is inspiring you? Pay attention to your new creative ideas. What was I fucking just saying, bitch? What was I fucking just saying? I was literally just telling your ass somebody's creativity, somebody's spark is blocked. And it's cards asking me, what is inspiring you? Pay attention to your new creative ideas. It's a fantastic time to begin working on new projects, bitch. What did I say? Giving birth to shit. New projects, okay? What the fuck? So don't worry about what others are doing or whether it's been done before. It's never been done by you in your particular way. Go with the flow of your beautiful heart. Whatever excites you, whatever moves you and inspires you is exactly what the world needs from you. And that's exactly the kind of shit that I talk about in my fucking videos. That's exactly the shit that I talk about in my videos. Just because other people are doing it, it might be oversaturated. You know, you might not be the best fucking guitarist. You might not be the best singer. You might not be the best tarot reader. But you have your own individual way of doing it. So it's not about being the best. It's about like bringing your uniqueness, bringing your unique flavor into it. And yeah, even if you might not be the best, some of the best tarot readers might come across your video and they're about it like, oh, you know, I really like the way she does her tarot because she actually does it like this. And that's completely different to anything I've ever seen. And then even though you might not be known as a person who's the best, but you got people who are supposedly the best who are actually learning from you. So, you know, freaking life is working in a mysterious way. So you can't let yourself fall short. That's very specific for somebody. We also got another 9. We say, bitch, what the fuck? Yeah, somebody wants to speak up, probably. Somebody wants to speak their mind about something. Somebody also, like, you guys might even... Fuck, that was not cute. You guys might even be clumsy. No, you guys might. What was I gonna say? You guys might find yourself like this is a very specific message. Some of you guys might work with like spirit, like doing mediumship or some shit like that. I feel like I see some of you guys like you kind of your mind is getting pulled in different directions by different spirits and different thoughts, which is essentially just to say different thoughts and feelings are pulling you in different directions. Um, and so if you guys have been feeling drained or you guys have been feeling kind of low energy, it might not even be drained, it might just be low energy in general, then that could be a reason why, because your mind is kind of being pulled in a lot of different directions. So meditation could help with that to bring your clarity back. Through a child's eyes, see the world through a child's eyes, look around you and see all the possibilities available to you. Let the flowers and the trees and the big blue sky remind you of the miracle of life. So, again, I feel like that's bringing me back to that spark energy, but it's coming from a different perspective. So not just the creative spark for some of you guys, it's about really reigniting your passion for life. It's about reigniting your zest for the things that you love and shit like that. So you guys, some of you guys I feel like are deep in depression, and then I feel like some of you guys are like not depressed at all. You're just in a mundane state of your life. So it's interesting. We've got quite a wide range of people that I'm picking up on right now. I'm gonna pull this one more card from this deck, and then I think we'll end it. Because I saw this deck, and this is the deck me and my friend made a couple weeks ago. So we'll see what we get. Yeah. So be patient with me. I'm still learning. I like you want to pull another one. I've built walls around my heart, girl. Somebody fucking bringing in the love reading. Okay, so we got be patient with me. I'm still learning. So you guys that two meanings right there. I'm getting for some of you guys, it'll be you guys needing to be patient with yourself. Right, of course. Then some of you guys, obviously, it's about somebody else. It might be a third party situation. So if you have any questions in your mind about something in relation to this third party situation with this person, then it could be that energy. Be patient with me. I'm still learning. They kind of want you to have grace for them a little bit, or maybe spirit wants you to have grace for them a little bit. And you've been feeling that nudge to give that grace. I built walls around my heart, yours. So, built walls around my heart. Obviously, that's relating to that third party situation, right? But I feel some of you guys. I feel a large group of you, probably a lot of you guys actually. Um, a lot of that mundane energy, or even that depression energy, or even that just like lack of creativity energy, might be heavily due to those walls that you built around your own heart from trying to stop yourself from actually experiencing life to the fullest. Some of you guys like might have tried to block off your emotions because like you felt like you just felt too deeply and that you should just chill out. And so you just try to block off all your emotions and all your feelings so you don't feel anything. Um yeah, so that energy could be festering depending how long you've left it and haven't worked on that shit. That can manifest into other shit where you have to deal with that energy externally in the form of other people or whatever it is. So yeah, be open to this shit. Be open to that shit. Be open to feeling new things, be open to jumping into new energies, and keep that momentum. Also, if you guys have that third party situation, guys might be good to have patience with that situation. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video, and I'll find you guys have a beautiful day, time, moment, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys for the next fucking one. My sauce out. Fucking